Timber. All right, bring her on, bring her on. Bring her on. I'm live? Oh. I can't find my spoon-a-phone. Oh, if you don't know what we're doing here, that's okay. We're welcoming you. But my spoon, I've got a hammer. Do hammers work? Hamophones? I'm going to use Amanda's because I haven't sent it to her yet. Hi, I'm Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, loser of important things. Your intrepid host of Craft Roulette and In Review. This is In Review. And this is Amanda's spoon-a-phone that I have not sent to her. But this is for her for our October 7th event. If you do not have that on your calendar, you need to have that on your calendar. It's going to be a fantastic event. More coming soon. But yes, that's going to go to her because she's going to help me host. It's her idea. I got to make her work that day too. Anyway, I don't know where my spoon is. Yes, it is a holy spoon. It goes right through. Do I have any? Am I dressed? What the heck? I am Mary of Mary Gun Fun. This is In Review. What is In Review? Well, it's a little more put together than this, but not much. In Review is Craft Roulette Part 2 featuring you, our chatterboxes. But not just our chatterboxes, because that was a mistake. Our chatterboxes cards. Some of you aren't chatterboxes and you send in cards, and some of you send in cards and aren't in chatterbox. That's it. Anyway, that's true. It's true. And this is what we're going to do tonight. We're going to do, this show has 3 acts, and we're going to talk about them right now. What are those 3 acts? We're going to do mail call, which is just an astounding pile of stuff. I'm not going to be able to do it justice. We're going to do a card slideshow where we talk about some of the cards that we have gotten on Craft Roulette number 180. And I think we're up to 300, a little over 300 maybe. And then we're going to play the fast-paced card detective game show, Whodunit. This is Whodunit's anniversary. Today, or this week. We started playing a game called Guess Who? And it was Guess Who Made the Card, which is a kid's board game, Guess Who? And then we switched it over after we figured out we were going to stay with it and worked on its premise a little bit. And it turned into Whodunit, which has kind of taken on its own life. And there's more life coming as well. But we do welcome you. Thank you so much for being here. It's nice to see everybody. What are we going to do on Tuesday except hang out and talk about cards? What else would we want to do? Is my camera on? Yeah, we're doing good. I decided to eat instead of get ready for the show. So this is what you get. We do have monthly spin sponsors. Those are the people that sponsor our giveaways for the people who have sent in cards. It doesn't mean everybody gets one. It just means that we randomly select people to get gift certificates for wonderful, wonderful companies and occasionally a gift. So this month we have... Can you name them without me telling you? I'm quizzing you. This month, because I have to read it. But this month we have Hero Arts, Sweet Sentiment Stamps, Creative Scrapbooker Magazine is giving away a subscription for a year, and then Catherine Pooler. Hey, by the way, we are going to meet Catherine Pooler tomorrow for her tech call, and then we will see her all with you guys on Friday. So I hope you have that on your calendar as well. Yep. I went to the post office, the best post office in Kansas City, in Martin City, and shout out to my girls there. They're just the best. Now that we have our own little postal machine and system, I don't get to hang out with them like I did. It's very, very sad, but I always stop in and say hi anyway, and it's good. I do have a quote that I want to share before I go on. What are all these papers? You know, these papers are all stored by year of Craft Roulette. Anyway, I thought this was a really, really nice thing that Tina Stipik said. She said, I love how people pop in the chatterbox at Craft Roulette night and say why they can't stay. But I thought that was like such a telling thing about you guys, how wonderful and welcoming and you are, and how people just really want you to be a part of their life and vice versa. So bless your hearts and kiss your heads. Do have a dad joke. Let's do it. It's a visual dad joke. Okay, here we go. Do I have anything showing? Look, who's there? He's hanging out. How you doing, buddy? He's doing pretty good, I'm thinking. He doesn't have anything to say yet. That's okay. I'm going to go in a little. Oh, I got some yellow on there. Oh, it's Nouveau Drops. Oh, dear. Okay, so where is it? There it is. Here it is. The 3 unwritten rules of life. That's all there is to it. It's like the shortest book ever written. Oh my gosh, the 3 unwritten rules of life. That is a bad dad joke, isn't it? It totally is. All right, so let's go to, while we have this down, let's go ahead and open some cards. I cannot do justice tonight to all these all these boxes and stuff. It's just over the top good. So we have this. These are from Craft Roulette. Groans are okay. It's okay. This is from Paula Rice in Roanoke, Rhode Island. She's a good girl. She is a sweet girl. She does a lot of things in our group. If you are not a part of the Craft Roulette Show Facebook group, it is a private group, but all you have to do is answer the questions and the doors will open. If you are a robot and don't answer the questions, then the doors stay shut. And I get to hit decline. And I've kind of gotten into a power thing with that. So there you go. That's all. Oh, from Italy. Wow. How fun to have you. This is a beautiful card from Paula. I can always count on you to brighten the day. I really like that she did it in pink and all these pinks and oranges and things. And then she's got this really strong pop of green. This was from episode 178. It's fun to see cards come in that were based on. Have you ever done I know we had an open middle or something. Split in the middle. And that's a really easy and good card to make. You don't have much writing room, but you can do that by putting it on a card base and just have that, I don't know. Anyway, you can have three sheets instead of just 2. But that's a good way to put it together with that little tab there, because then you have an automatic focal point place and a place for your sentiment. 1-2 punch right there. Anyway, Paula, you are a sweet, sweet woman. You do encourage so many people in the Facebook group, and I truly, truly appreciate you in our group. You're good stuff, girl. I appreciate you. Here's one. This was a thank you card for a grog, which is a Craft Roulette original giveaway, which we will be giving away tonight to some wonderful, skilled sleuth, a gumshoe that will decide who will be the first to figure out what card I am casing, but we'll get to that. This is a cute card by Angie Downs, and and there it is. Thank you for the Krog. A Krog is a Craft Roulette original giveaway. I love this paper, and how fun is this that it's on an oval? And a pretty, I think it's a little piece of ephemera, just dandy. I love how that pink pops off of this blue-green. And then she's got another little oval, but she's got a little more decoration on it. Very, very clever. And she's got, yes, she's got some little bit of foam tape in there to pop it up. Really super cute. Nice, cute, and very, very sweet note. You make the world a better place. She says that I always say I don't teach, and I don't teach on these. I do teach on Patreon. Not very well or not very much, but I do teach on Patreon. And that's how we are supported here at Craft Roulette and in Revue. But she says I inspire her to learn. So that's exciting. That's really exciting. And I really appreciate that encouragement, because I run on positive words. I do. Cindy Rogers sent in one of her Craft Roulette contributions, and I bet you guys can figure out which it is. It wasn't too long ago. That's a cool card. Isn't that a cool card? I think so too. And she wrote a little note in it, and this was it's a lady's card, and so she did chocolate. Her colors were candy, like I think Werther's, and her element was a plant, the cocoa tree, and her random was tie-dye. Look at there. So different from so many other cards and really, really attractive. This is probably 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then these are just a little bit shorter. Not a bad thing to take note of. This is a really good card. And it's not fat. It's not super heavy or fat. Yeah, I think she said 179. Oh, and then on the back, we got it. This is funny. Nutrition facts. Serving size 4 pounds. I guess it's for chocolate, right? Not cards. Servings less than 1 amount per serving of chocolate. Calories hard to tell. Calories from fat, a few. It's all 0% daily value. The fat, sodium, cholesterol, she's not sure. Carbohydrates don't even go there. That's a very reasonable thing to have stated. Your daily values may be higher or lower depending on your amount actually required to sustain you for the day. Very fun, Cindy Rogers. There's a big fish kisser. What a fun card. Oh, I look at this and I go, I want to remember that because I want to make more cards with those 3 panels. For real cards, not just for Craft Roulette cards, but for real cards. Very, very cute. Okay, I love this one. This one just made me smile. For one thing, you will note I knew this was from a mug clubber because she had the exclusive mug club mug stamp on the front. This is by Lisa Taylor, and look how cute. She used not only our basic stamp set, which I know I have around here somewhere. I moved it this week. It's somewhere run off with a spoon, just like who runs off with the spoon? The cow, the dish. The dish ran away with the spoon. Maybe I should look for a dish. But she used the basic Craft Roulette set, and she also used her set from her exclusive 100 Mug Club set. When you have sent in 100 cards to Craft Roulette, you get a stamp that I can't see. I'm just looking all over for it. I can't see it because I moved it to a great place that would make so much sense. And it has our roulette robot on it. And so this was very thrilling. These are all from Craft Roulette stamps. If you are new here, please bear with us. We've kind of created our own universe. So if you are one of us and have been here for a while, you understand. But Lisa, that's adorable. And I really, really loved getting it. So, okay, oh my gosh. I've got this huge pile of stuff, and I'm going to keep my eye on the clock because I want to make sure that we do a lot of cards on the slideshow. This is by sweet Cindy Elkins. She is just adorable. We just met her on a patron call a couple days ago, and look at this. Now, this is something I want to remember to make too. Oh, and she's here tonight. Look how cute this is. For real, I'm sorry, Cindy, but these are not going to go in anybody's goodie bags except as cards from me. So aren't these just cute? And she has a little envelope with each one, a little craft envelope. Just adorable and so very, very fallish. And she's got a little portfolio to hold them. This just turns down. Yep, this kind of folds up and this kind of turns down. She's got a brilliant, she did great. There's some more using really nice cards that are pre-printed, so the cards themselves, not dissing you at all, but some of the card themselves are not that hard, that they're really good. Here we go. So something that is a detail that maybe a non-card maker might miss. She's got 3 panels of cards there, and so or 3 panels of paper, and they're different. And then so her mat, she's got fairly quiet mats between. Well, this got a lot of activity, but it doesn't It doesn't detract from this pretty card. But if you look at these things and you kind of start thinking about, okay, so why does it work? Well, this one works. Couple reasons. But this one works in that she's got the rounded corner. She's got great contrast between the middle mat and the front mat. And so it really stands out. And then the colors and everything are all just really beautiful and the same. And they're great. They're super great. She didn't stamp on them. That's brilliant. She just made them. And I bet you she just enjoyed making them. I don't know who's the bigger winner here, Cindy, you or me, because these are adorable. And then she's got a little thing. Cindy, I think it's bent over. I think she folded it. And then on the front, she's just got a pretty little vertical piece there. And look, it looks like a little book. That's so cute. And, you know, you have some really good ephemera kits and things like that. She sent me candy. I won't eat any right now because I think it might get stuck in my teeth. But I look forward to them. Some beautiful, beautiful stickers. Man, those are pretty. Don't you love fall stuff? Only during this time frame. It never looks good in the spring. And a very sweet little note. She is adorable. She's super kind and nice and really makes the day better. Very cute little diagonal swatch there. Dang, that's good stuff, Miss Cindy. And then there's this one. Okay, I don't even know. This one's got to pull over. I don't even know what this is exactly because I just barely looked at it and went, oh my gosh, look at that. So I may go through this in another life on Patreon somewhere because I think you might like it. So this is this is like pockets. Look, she's got little gussets in there, little pockets, and things pull out. Oh my stars. And things fold down, and oh, that's another pocket. So there's 3 pockets. 2 pockets. 1, 2, 3. I can count. Really pretty. That's just sitting in there. And then you open up the book, and I bet that's on the back too. Yep. So there it is. That's the back and the front page. I hope this was fun, Cindy, because it's just gorgeous. There's a calendar. Look how pretty. It's kind of a planner. Yeah. And then kind of I don't know, they couldn't call this a junk journal. A card in there for a journal. Yeah, a journal, but not a junk journal. It's a gorgeous journal. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. My heart is just doing somersaults. It's so happy. And postage stamps. Those are beautiful. Beautiful little sparrow. His eye is on that little bird. And there's another pretty. And then some sheets that I can write on and that's an envelope. Looky there. With things that pull out. My gosh. You included, look at that beautiful, beautiful apple. Oh my. And then a little certificate. Now, if you have a kit laying around that's an old fall kit, I bet you could make something this pretty. How did she bind it? Okay, she did the pamphlet stitch right there, I think. Or maybe not. There's 2 and 2. Can you see it on the back? Yep. 2 and 2. Using, it looks like embroidery floss, maybe? Or something not too thick. Okay, and then this is really pretty paper, soft. Has a little bit of texture. That's another pretty. Some pull-out cards. My goodness. Oh, I've never made anything this pretty. I get sidetracked too fast. Another pocket? Nope. Gosh, I thought that's too much. You wouldn't want to cover that up. And then a beautiful autumn fairy in the back. Boy, howdy, don't you wish you got my mail? Gosh, Cindy, that's just outstanding. Thank you so much. Okay, Gotta keep my eye on them. We may go over. I'll just warn you. We're probably going to go over tonight. Just warning. Here is a big old stack of stuff from Joanne Drozowski. And we've got some paper. Oh, you know, I have to make sure this paper is good enough to be in goodie bags. Just have to make sure that it's not too bad. Oh my gosh, I love paper so much. Look how pretty these are. Oh, look at that. Would y'all look at that? Look at that. Just you can be such a good paper artist without. And some nice little, oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Joanne. And then we'll get into this other little thing. I got that and I went, what in the heck is in there? It was really heavy and it was kind of square with all those paper packs. Okay, so this is so cute. This is just the darlingest little envelope. And it's got one of these little Velcro things that I've been hearing about. I heard it on Paper Plaid Poodle yesterday. And she made a little card out of the Craft Roulette, the basic set, and she has a little note in there. And it fits in that little tiny envelope. So cute. So she, let's see, anything. She's been cleaning her craft room. Bless your heart. And so she found some things to share with you and me if I so desire. I love that card. Craft Roulette is so colorful. So when I was cutting into it with the scissors, I cut into this and I thought, oh no, I hope I'm not cutting something important. And then I realized I really should never. I'm so glad I was never a surgeon. So we've got lots of little stamps. Cutest little stamps. Oh, look at the puppies. And some dies. Oh, that's a cute little Santa Claus. Oh my gosh, these are all great and so fun. I put most of them, occasionally I keep a few, but I put most of them in goodie bags. Right now, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes, I do have a lot of stuff. So if you have another outlet, you are welcome to use that other outlet for your giveaways and your extras. Because right now, we are loaded to the gills with lots and lots of good stuff, which we appreciate. I hate saying this because I so appreciate your kindness. Okay, so here's somebody that watches during the replays, so we appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I think you said you'd never sent in a card. She's very sweet. I can tell she's just a sweet woman. But yes, she said, no, I haven't sent in any cards yet. But I play along on my own. Well, honey, we want to hear from you. We just love looking at people's cards. Look at all these nice things she sent. So we've got a little die there. We've got a bunch of beautiful stamps. Are those cute? Little puppies. Look at that big old thing. Just remarkable. And an embossing folder. Oh my gosh, embossing folders. I do try to, when I put together goodie bags, which I mailed today, by the way. When I do put together goodie bags, I try to mix things up. So there's stamps and stencils and embossing folders and all sorts of papers and all sorts of stuff. That's beautiful. And some more stencils. There's another stencil. And look at this stencil with kitty cats. Oh. I have one like this. It is a workhorse. I love that stencil. And then a couple mums. One for me and one for you. And another wonderful little stamp set. But it's so much fun when we get to have somebody else pick out and do our shopping for us. It is. And that was from Nydia Detrell. She put it phonetically. It rhymes with Lydia Michelle. So Nydia Detrell. Thank you. She does watch the show. Otherwise, she would not have put that in there, right? She would have just said, surely you know how to say my name. But nope, I don't. So thank you so much, Nydia. And I look forward to your first card, and so that we can celebrate you as a first timer. Here is a Craft Roulette entry. And I thought the middle was going to open. This is from Pat Welsh. Isn't that pretty? I remember this one I think I remember that in the gallery. She is friends with Rose Duberstein, who has, and she says that Rose got her hooked on Craft Roulette. And Rose was in one of the early on contributors to Craft Roulette before we were even asking for contributions. So she sent a whole bunch of cute little things. Just fun stuff. It's just fun. Look at that little giraffe. And there's some ephemera. Don't want to go into winter too fast. But it's going to be coming anyway. And another one. That looks more like fall. Look at this little kit. It's got little stuff in it. Oh, look at that little Santa. That looks like something Christina would like. And there's those very, very happy house mice that we all love their stamps. They're cute. There's something else. Oh, this is some stickers. Those are great for crogs. And this is a big old heavy thing. Looks like I don't know. It's a penguin punch builder. Ah, there's the little feet, and it's heavy. It's very heavy. Those Stampin' Up! Stamps are so substantial. Thank you so much. Well, that was quite a haul, wasn't it? What a bunch of cute stuff. I know. And to get a goodie bag, and they are full. I think they're pretty full. I don't know. Maybe nobody else thinks they are, but I think they are. There's usually three or so stamp sets and some other goodies too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. SU punches are expensive. They're heavy. They are very substantial. Let's get to the card slideshow. I'm so overwhelmed right now that everybody is so kind and so generous. We love stuff. We just love our stuff, don't we? I do have a tote that I take to the post office because I take so much stuff too. So, all right, episode 180 with Michelle Lupton. I enjoyed Michelle a lot. I think wasn't that a pretty scarf? She's just a nice gal and a very fun person to hang out with. And so I hope you enjoyed hanging out with her too. There was my card. It was a card with a belly band, which was really different. You guys did great on not doing we had belts the week before, and I thought, oh man, they're gonna feel like they had repeat city. like pizza late at night pizza, and then but you didn't. You did all sorts of different things with belly bands. Maybe you're just kind of warming up to that whole idea. And then the colors were Daisy Garden, which can be anything fresh, dried up Daisy Garden. Could be all brown and crispy and kind of sad and grungy. And then the element was good. Good is kind of a weird element, but you didn't have any trouble with it. Then we got bark, and so I think Mr. Producer started hearing or went right to good boys. You're a good boy, with the dog and the barking dog kind of thing together. So we have a lot of dogs on the show in the gallery this time, and we ended up with a lot of daisies too, because even though daisies are color palette, we often use those as part of the element. It just makes for good cards, and it makes it for easy thinking, so it's really fun. Bark, I hope we get some really good examples because they were fun. That was my card. I think it turned out. He's such a cute dog. Who could not love him? I would adopt him in a minute. All right, Elisa. We've had you on the show before, and it's fun. You have sent in, well, maybe this is because you have sent in 61 cards. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I didn't know it. maybe I should take this and wake myself up. Dang it. This is the Crafting and Yawning Show, brought to you by FUNN. It's so good not to pretend to be somebody else. All right, to Alicia's card. No greeting with good. So she did a white strip in the die cut for the band, just in case she had added lace to the base. Ooh, little rhyme. Okay, that's a cute little card. What a cute little setting with that green paper. And I think that's a die cut on top of it. Did you like? I had to fill in my own information. Enjoy your yawning, Deborah. I had to fill in my own information this time. I've never had to fill in my own information. I kind of had to think, how did I use these parameters? Because Mr. Producer added that to the little form, and you have to tell us how you did it. But I guess I don't get that here. But oh, hello from Jamaica. It's nice to have you. We have Italy. We've got Jamaica. We got people probably ready for bed now that I've started yawning. Grandma Gay's yawning. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, I think it's a white die. I think that's a great contrast there, and it looks and look how she used the daisy garden. It worked really well with the yellow and the green and the white. I like that belly band with a lace to the base. Nicely done for number 61. Amazing number. Thank you. Amara G from Vancouver, Canada sent in a little cup. We had a couple little coffee cups, but it's that time of year. It's that pumpkin latte thing. We'll see lots of coffee mugs and cups, I think, in the next few months. But I don't mind because I love them for a card. So the card with the belly band, I think the belly band's probably like the something for you, little something for you. Daisy garden colors. So like Michelle sent the picture into the Facebook group about all the different colored daisies that she had. So this is not necessarily the traditional white and yellow daisy. And I think that is just wonderful. Good was a good boy, I think, or a good girl puppy, and the bark probably because of the dog. So it all kind of, with something like good, you can it can be kind of philosophically added, because it's what Michelle was saying, it was good to make a card, so it can be even something that interestingly cute. So I love what you guys do. Just love it. Good coffee. That's another one, Kenzie. That's right. Agnes Hearn, who is a glitter fairy on our Facebook group from Oregon, has sent in 71. Are you kidding? And it looks like, that must have some fancy fold going on there, Agnes. And then you've got your belly band to cover it up, or to fold it in. It looks like a fancy easel. I have no idea what that fold is. It looks like something from Star Trek. Couldn't it be like a room in Star Trek, and then that hexagon could be the door? And could do the Tesla thing, or the DeLorean thing. I think so. Really pretty colors. I love those those lilacs and violets together with your pretty dragonflies. And she got it in this sentiment. It's good. Very interesting, Agnes. Well done. Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis has sent in this pretty card, and she really used her paper well, didn't she? She used, looks like 2 different kinds of paper, but they coordinate so nicely. And then some wood, and she has good in her sentiment too. Such a great way to do it. Such a great way to do it. And then she's got some kind of little fancy, I bet they're brads, to get those to add to the corners of the sentiment. I don't know what size that is, and I don't know what the measurements are, but I like it. That would be a really great way to use your paper, your fancy paper, especially when you don't have very much of it. Just a couple little strips of it would be great. Her belly band was a pretty bow. of an organdy nature. Very lovely. Very lovely. Card Monkey. Card Monkey is one of our leading ladies. She's wonderful. Ellen Day sent in a card from Texas. By the way, these cards are all chosen randomly. It's just programmed in. Choose random cards. I don't know how Mr. Producer does it, but he does it, and he does all these fancy tech things. If you are new to us, Mr. Producer is the tech part of this business, and he does remarkable things. And everybody that I have met on this show would really like to have him work for them. So we get him, girls, boys. It's great. But this is a beautiful card. And it's a gatefold. And so she has a belly band that goes around it. To close it, is that correct? Gatefold card with a belly band wishing you good health. No kidding. Along with other good things. Christmas trees with bark. In the living room with daisy-like buds. Well, that's very clever. Because we do have a lot of trees in this week's gallery too. So if you're looking for some tree ideas, there's a lot in there. And because they all had bark. And that was actually how I started the idea of bark. Was I was walking the dog, found some bark, and went, oh, that would make an interesting parameter. And didn't really think we'd ever get it, but I did. And when I first thought of it, I thought doing rubbings on bark to get the texture. Didn't happen, but that's what my first thought was. I had no idea it would be as wildly cool as it was. I don't know how you did that, have a holly jolly Christmas, but it's cool looking. Very, very festive. I like that you had that pull out with the tree cut in the middle. I like it too. You like the bark? I did too. I thought maybe it would be a bummer, but it was not. It was good. Thank you so much, Ellen. 2 Ellens in a row. Oh, Miss Elizabeth from Maryland has sent in 4. Remember, some of you, Patty Beck, do you remember when you sent it? We're back at 4. That was episode 9. Before I even had lights. I mean, those old episodes, which are still available. Sylvia Torres has been going through them. She reminds, and then she writes something about each one of them to me, and it's like, I don't remember that far back, but because we've been doing it for 3.5 years, 3.5 years. That sounds unreal. And anyway, that was a long time ago, Patty Beck, that you had 4 cards sent in. Episode 9. Let's look at this pretty thing. So her daisy garden, she really concentrated on yellow as her daisy garden interpretation. Her belly band is really cute with that little, I like that how she separated the belly band. Well, you've got the brown, and then you've got the 2 pieces on top of the embossing pieces, and that really makes a focus on that little cute gnome, doesn't it? It really points to say, hey, I want you to pay attention to me. Then she's got those great big circles, and those are cute too. I like them. I can't tell what they are quite, but I like them. And sending love and sunshine, always a good idea. And I think she stayed with brown, never went with black. Did you see me stifle that yawn? Think I'll blow up? I'm a little concerned. I'll be okay. Okay, anyway, Elizabeth, keep sending them in. We are glad to have you. 4 is a lot. That's great. Paula Rice, nice to see you here on the slideshow. You have sent in 57. That's so many cards, Paula Rice. And inside is a fold, a W fold, with 4 panels, including more owl images. This Halloween card will go to a teacher friend. More photos on Facebook. Yeah, sometimes you can't get all your pictures on this because you have to just have one image, or one, you can only put in 1 card. And so sometimes that's a bummer, but you can put it on Facebook and so that you can see it. Yeah, those colors they look good and very, very October-y. Yes, yes. Daisy Garden. So there you go. Daisy Garden using different aspects of those colors in completely different ways, because you think of you take one color and make it the big thing instead of the white with yellow. She took the orange that is also one of the Daisy's colors and made that the big thing. It's fun to see how you decide if you're going to make it real important on your card, each of the parameters, or if you're just going to kind of fit it in or make it, twist it to do this or to do that. I think it's just fantastic what you guys do. So thank you, Paula Rice. You're a sweet woman. Lucy M. from Simi Valley, California. I think Lucy is like a happy name. Don't you like that one? I do too. So I didn't really let you answer. It was the rhetorical answer. Yes, you do. So let's see. You've got a card with a belly band, the big green swath there across with like a framed image with this sentiment. That's a cool way to do it. And then she's got all these butterflies. That looks great. That looks great. And you know, I think butterflies like hanging out with daisies. And then she's got a wood background. Saw a lot of wood backgrounds too, and which is all just really good. Nice, and I love it. Well, let's do one more because I was kind of over tonight. Not that I have a timetable, but I know you're busy. Betty R. from Indiana has sent in 24. She's almost to have a major milestone. Good for you, Miss Betty. Your card, you've got your belly band on your mug, or your to-go cup. Here I go again. I'm sorry. There it goes. And your daisy colors, green, yellow, and brown. I couldn't force that yawn if I tried, but, well, I could, you know, but I don't. It's real. And your good is in your sentiment. Today's good mood is sponsored by COFFEE Coffee. And your bark is on that heart. See, you guys just figure out all these different ways to put all these parameters in. I think you're all geniuses. You're all card-making geniuses is what you are. I just love it. I know. I could have used some coffee tonight, but I didn't do it. So it's too late now, baby. I don't want any of that staying up stuff. So, big one for your nogs. If you don't have your card in, you're a patron, you still can put a card in. If you are not a patron, it's not terribly hard to be a patron. You can sign up for as low as $5 a month. There's a lot of fun over there, a lot of bonus stuff that could keep you hopping. Because, like I said, I don't teach here. I teach over there. I don't get very serious when I teach, though. Sometimes. My mean teacher face. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. It had too much of a smile. You know what time it is? Did I get all of them? Mercy, must have been all that yawning. I got all the buttons ready. It is time for Whodunit, the fast-paced card detective game show. Is my spoon over here? Oh my gosh. Here it is. The rules of Whodunit. What is the object of the game is be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of Whodunit and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. The details are I will be making a card based on a card from the most recent episode's gallery. I am a thief. My project will be inspired by the selected card and will not be a perfect copy because I'm a thief, but I'm a smart thief. There will be clues in my project, but it won't be as easy as finding one match because they may be quite hidden. I know Gina's going to be on shortly. I'm sorry. You must be present during that. There may be more time for people to guess, or less people that will be guessing. You must be present during the live stream to participate. You need to have the correct gallery on craftroulette.live open to look for clues. That'll be coming up. There it is. To solve the mystery, type @craftroulette in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter that you believed inspired my card and the clue that you found. You have to have 3 things, like Patty Beck is now showing. Well done, Patty Beck. @craftroulette, made by Mary Gunn with the dog in the middle. That's exactly right. Except don't do that because it's not my card. That's your first clue. Always your first clue. If you are the first person to crack the case, you get a Krog, a Craft Roulette original giveaway. Okay. Are we ready? Last week, Decoy Duck was on the cards. That's part of the We Don't Know. Let's get started. All right. Well, gosh, we might as well start with our buddy. Says, good luck. Slow mode has been put on. That means if you make a guess, you have to wait for 1 minute before you get to guess again. Seems like punishment, but it really helps a lot of people get some guessing done. Here's a clue. It's a card. Here's another clue. It will meet all the parameters. This is a freaking long stamp. So to get it to work, I gotta stand up. But to get it to work, I had to use 2 blocks, which are not stuck together except for the stamp. Yeah, see, there's a second block. It is big. Big dog. Oh, those guesses have already started. Christina is on it. Rebecca F is on it. Oh, I've got a few little kind of dumb spots there, but it'll be okay. Because once I get... Okay, here's a question. Well, maybe you don't want to tell me. Can't remember if I need all these. I did have fun making this card today. Whoops, better go. Ah! Oh, Selena! Go. Well, that's it. I'm done for the night. No, that's a clue. I'm not done for the night. Oh, Ellen wants to know about the Decoy Duck shirt. Me too. I'll just tell you. I want to know too. I am using VersaFine Claire, so I'm thinking I punctured my thumb with a thing yesterday, and it's sore. So I think I'm going to paint these real fast. I had done one with colored pencils, and that just, it's right where it hurts, so I'm not going to do colored pencils. So we'll just kind of paint them up. Not too good, but kind of good. A pound of dogs. It does look like it could be a pound of dogs. Yeah, I can hold the brush and not touch my puncture. I need to probably take care of that thing. Doesn't get all stupid on me. Right thumbs are very important appendages. Enough poems written to sing their praises. Here, I'm going to have to measure to see how many dogs I need to paint. Just gonna be cute little dogs. He's gonna have spots. He can have little spots. Boomer actually has some kind of spots underneath his fur that you can see. He's just such a fancy dog. We'll just go back to Brown. This little husky. When I first saw this little husky, I couldn't figure out which way were his eyes, but he's got eyebrows. And that's what those are. They kind of freaked me out. I thought they looked like other eyes. It wasn't fair to the dog at all to have me think that. Oh, this is kind of a bummer. There's not much color variation here. Mr. Producer has his eye on your guesses. We'll just leave him white. That way. Bit of a break. Another black-eared dog. I like a good... Oh, yeah. No, that one I was going to paint as Roy. Our daughter's old... No longer with us coonhound. Good boy. But he can be brown because he was red. There we go. Now all of these guys will look better when they're dolled up a little bit with some black Nuvo drops. Get their eyes to pop a little bit. Oops, I got a stray hair. Probably dog fur. How appropriate. How are we doing on? Oh my gosh, you guys are just really, really doing it. But these are cheap school grade watercolors. That's all they are. Let's see. I want to know how big to make. I forgot. How big do I need to make these? Like a mat over here. Just under 4. So, just under 4. Okay, go to about that guy. Okay. Well, we can do that. I did do some stinking cute cards last night. Or I did some painting last night on a Zoom call. And I made them into cards today. And after I had painted them, I went ahead and took the watercolor, I'll make him have spots too, watercolor pencils. And, I made a mistake. And I have made this mistake multiple times on this stamp. See that little piece? I thought that was like a ribbon. It's his tail. It's not a ribbon on this guy. So, but I watercolored these kitty cats. Let's get these tongues while we're thinking of it. Then came in with watercolored pencils and added some details, and it really turned out cute. Okay, one more. Where'd the brown. Now these guys aren't very colorful. You could make them pastel, I suppose. I don't think I can do that. Pastel Pups. That sounds like a pretty good cartoon name. Isn't it? Now it's time for Pastel Pup Yard. It really would be. It would be a winning one. Really good. Okay. One more tongue. Yep. And I went out of the lines all over the place, and it's okay. Okay, so that's my first start. Do we have a winner yet? Not yet. So, yep, this is how I did it last night. And it does work out really well, because you can add some detail and a little bit of shadowing with just some colored pencil. This is watercolor pencil. So then you don't even have to be super good. You just have to be super patient and give yourself a little time. I do have a die for this. Did it run off with my spoon? I was going to cut it up. There it is. Okay, let me cut it. I'll be right back. Would you guys kind of keep an eye out for my spoon while I'm doing this? It may take a little bit. Okay, just a second. Still working it. that took some muscle. Did it cut out? Clear down there? Nope. Okay. Let's get back in there. Finish it up. Whack. Whack-a-doodle. All right. Has anybody guessed yet? This is the part where I think, oh my gosh, they haven't guessed it yet. This isn't anything like the card I'm casing. Oh, I must have missed this one a little bit. I did. That's okay. We can fix it. At least it's on the end. As long as we can get them out of there, we'll be okay. And it was me being hasty. Hey, decoy duck, what do you think of the dogs? He likes them. Dogs and decoy duck. Are these decoy dogs? The question is still out. The answer's still out. But the question is, are these decoy dogs? Might be. They might be. Maybe the real card had ducks. Have you thought of that? Are there any cards with ducks? I don't know. I don't even know. Be fun if there were. Okay, that was my bad cutting. There we go. So what's my next step? Let me think. Is that right? No, we're going to do this. Okay. You don't want to cut a poor puppy in two. We might. Oh, buddy, I don't want to do that. Let's cut him. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Cut his tail off, and I'm so sorry. I am just so sorry. Had to be done. And this little lion-y guy, he's going to lose his tail too, I'm afraid. Bob the tails. Oh, I need more dogs. Well, we'll have to fill one in. That's okay. I won't make you wait while I'm filling in these dogs, because I'm going to put another dog right there, but not right now. Okay. Is it a card with a missing dog? Is that your clue? Okie doke. How is this all going to go together, you might say? I'd kind of like to know too. This is going to go in there. Yeah, you'll be fine. My first card, I didn't use the die, but then I thought, I think it would work better. So I wanted to try it before I did the third card. So, all right. Here's a card base. And, oh, here's a story. Here's something. Guess where I went today? I went to my boyfriend Michael's. I hadn't been to see my boyfriend Michael's in a long time. But I was going to use wood grain paper for my base, and I used the last sheet. So I had to go to my boyfriend Michael's to get some wood grain paper, and I spent under $30. I thought I was pretty good. But I will tell you, there was a nice guy there, and I think I didn't ask him because he doesn't probably watch the show, but and it would probably freak him out. But my thought while he was helping me, and he was super nice and helpful, my thought was, I wonder if his name is Michaels. Is this actually my boyfriend Michaels? And I thought he really would be freaked out if I started talking to him like that. So I resisted. I resisted. And but he helped me because I needed some clippers for dies to cut them, and I had some from the jewelry department. He said, you know, those are probably, you're going to, you know, because they're steel, they're kind of hard. He said you probably need some like this. And so he took me to the floral department, my boyfriend Michael's himself, and encouraged me to do that. So I thought that was pretty good. I was pretty into it. Now, what do I have? We're going to do, I was going to put some lollies on them. Doolally. You know, I really just realized again that I have a punctured thumb when I went to squeeze this. Usually I don't even care. Oh, you know, I may have dried it out a little bit. So let's go to another one. Creepy music. I got you. I wonder if I am doing a bad job or a good job. Am I doing a really bad job so you don't know what I've made? Or am I doing a really good job? Just fooling you. Time will tell. Time will tell. I think you're about going to get it here pretty soon. So when you see a card in the gallery or whatnot, what are some of the things that inspire you, but then you change? We'll have all the parameters that's supposed to have. Dogs. I will say that there's a lot that may not be showing yet, but it's going to start making sense here and soon. I have it pretty sneaky. I hope you're having fun in the gallery, though. I do. Let me get above this so I can put these things down. The little panels fell out of that one. I'm not putting these all the way down. I wonder why. Why would I not put these all the way down? Only just adding a tiny bit of adhesive to the center. Is that part of the mystery? Is that part of the answer? I don't know. Well, I do know. But keeping with secrets, I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, there's that music again. I like black on this. I heard it. We have a detective has cracked it. Oh man. Okay. What was the giveaway, I wonder? Oh. Give you guys just another second here. Go ahead and put the sentiment on, and that may make you go, oh, I thought it might be that. Oh, I messed up. I can't do it. But I'll tell you in just a second what I messed up. I'll tell you what, this says you're positively amazing. Would that be a great card to send to a shelter? I think so. Are you ready? I'm ready to show you. All right, here we go. Oh, whose card did I case? It's right. You got it, Amy Moore. I cased Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis. Oh my goodness. You guys were really working it tonight. I will be happy to be looking at this later. I want to see all the things you guessed. But let's look and see how I did this the same as Card Monkey Jarvis and how I did it differently. I think hers was a 5x7, but she did it sideways and I did it portrait. She used pretty papers, but I did it hard. she made a really nice card with using the papers to do the work, and I did the stamping thing, but I'm really happy I did. I think they're cute little doggies. She had a belly band of thread. I had a belly band of crochet thread, or she had one of ribbon. I had crochet thread. And that's what I did wrong here. I forgot and adhered this down to the card base, so I couldn't thread the stuff underneath. But if you look on here, I have the foam tape so that I could have, and the reason I was putting just these little flowers down on the center is because I wanted to thread that crochet thread through there so that it could go underneath the petals. That was that. Oh my gosh. And then her colors were yellow, slate, and ruby. Green, yellow, kind of a slate, and ruby, and on her papers. And so I did the same things with, I had some yellow and neutrals, and there's my little ruby things, and whites and browns, and that worked out okay. She had a sentiment that said, "No beauty shines brighter than a good heart." Such a sweet thing to say. And I just have good boys, lots and lots of good boys and girl doggies. She used a wood grain paper for her sentiment. I used it for the background, and then that's about that. That's about that, I'll tell you. But I hope you can see how it was similar and how it was changed. These act then as the little side panels, theoretically, ostensibly, and then these are the other panels that she had for her cards. So that's kind of how I did it. I hope that makes sense, and I hope I didn't mess you up too much. It was hard, but it was fun. Okay, not bad, but difficult. That's what we like, right? And you got to spend a lot of time looking at those beautiful, beautiful cards in the gallery. Congratulations, Amy Moore, right there on the street in Peculiar, Missouri. So glad. You've won before, I think. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. So that's it for that tonight. Do want to say I did record some in reviews for Patron today. So they don't have anything to do with this card like some of them do. But the one that you get, look at those kitties. They're so cute. The one that you get on Thursday is based on these cards. So there's a whole bunch. I'm talking about how I put these little cards together. And those were the little kitties I did just last night on the Zoom call. He's kind of faded. There we go. And they are from Ink and Splatter. So they are so cute. And they just are so festive. Really cute cards. Because they're cute. Not because anything I did in particular, but because I know how to work a stamp. So we'll do that on Thursday. We have great people coming. Make sure you're here on Friday again, or the end of the week, or whenever we are on your local newscast, craft channel. Make sure you join us for Catherine Pooler on Friday. I'm looking forward to that. And we want to always take time to thank our patrons. I know not everybody can afford $5 a month. I respect that. And if you can't do that, the thumbs up is free, comments are free. Even if you are a patron, those are all very easy ways to let YouTube know and other people know that you enjoy the show. If you enjoy the show. If you don't, you can tell us that too. That's fine. I'm all fair and loving YouTube. So thank you for spending some time with the Guess Who, not Guess Who, that was last year. That's so last year. The Whodunit game show. I hope it was not too cryptic. I think you did a good job. So we do want to thank each and every one of you. There's Greg. I bet you all know who he is. He wanted to get his card in late, I think. So well done. That's reasonable. That is like the most favored perk. It's not my teaching at all. Everybody, I'm listening. What do I want to hear? There it is. Angie Downs got it. We want you. Oh, there's another one. Gwen got it first. Oh, Susan Tremper got it before her. Whew. Man, y'all are kissing your brains like crazy, and I love it. Mwah. Me too. We'll see you Friday. If it's Friday for you, Saturday for some, whatever. We'll see you for Catherine Pooler. Craft Roulette, episode 181 soon. And then back here next week, same time, same bat channel. Bye-bye. Take care.